It's been over a week, Rebecca. All right.
It's the 50th time you've done this. 50.
I love you. So apparently I was live by myself for like 8 minutes. I guess it was 5, 6 minutes. I don't know what it was. Well, I'm here, guys. Yeah, so Rebecca had set it up. I forgot what to do, so there was a button that said next. So I just pushed next. Then I went go live. So I was on the wrong live, but we were back at it doing our morning lives. Ola, what's happening, Alexander? What's up, Alex? Doing all right? Um, we do have some interesting stuff that we have in the works.
We're not talking about
I
that.
know that, Rebecca. Thank you. I love you.
You want to take a time with me?
Yeah, well, you already took it home with me several times this morning, sweetheart. So it's just payback. What's up, Saul? Yeah, so we are going to be planning a Monster Factory experience. I know that, but we have some other things working too. So just letting people know, we'll have a minimum of 8 people to hold it, maximum of 12 people. We'll be announcing probably within the next week or so what that date looks like, what all you can expect. What's up, Kyle? But I already said all this on the other live, so I'll go through it again. We had a hard week last week with the loss of Cookie. It really took its toll, and we did all our workouts, but no cardio, no nutritional uh, concerns whatsoever. We just ate whatever we wanted to do, and it took us. It took us. It was a rough week, but it turned out. We ended up. If you guys saw the story that Rebecca posted, we now have Chiquita as part of our family, and that is Cookie's daughter. And it was just a God thing for sure. There was no way that was supposed to. That was just such a fluke that the breeder, he didn't know. He just had a dog that somebody was wanting to buy from him, and he's like, I really want you, if y'all can take her, I want y'all to be able to give her a good home. So if you can, and he gave us the paperwork, and on the way home, Rebecca's reading about it and find out it was Cookie's daughter, and kept reading and found out that Cookie was Oreo's granddaughter, and Chiquita is her great granddaughter, and this is multiple litters. I mean, just the chances are astronomical. So, you know, like we said in the post, Cookie sends her baby. So definitely happy to have her. And but yeah, so back at it today. I do not have a match for the Shaw Classic. So I've had 8 matches in 16 months, and I'm prepping as if I have a match November 1st. So I'm just giving my body some time to just chill, recover. Um, I had started my prep for the Shaw Classic. I basically stopped it Sunday ish. I did a few more lifts maybe Tuesday or Thursday. I can't. Maybe I did them Thursday. I can't remember. But I'm basically going to abandon most of the other lifts. Keep doing the seated pronation, and just go up 0.75 pounds a day, 2 days, then go up 1 pound, then 0.75, 2 days, go up 1 pound. And I'm going to run that through August 14th, which would be the Shaw Classic. And then just kind of see where I have a number, I think it's seated pronation of like a 174, something like that, I think is the final number. But that's going to be day lifts. I'll be posting that. But the rest of it's going to be general health, fitness, more intense cardio. So I'll still be doing these in the mornings, but I'll be doing other cardio things. Um, and then, but yeah, so it's kind of weird. 8 matches in 16 months, and then no match for, I mean, 4.5 months, right? So gives me a good break. And that's if November 1st happens. I don't know what's going on with East versus West. I haven't seen. We've been off social. Someone just asked me my opinion on Devin versus Vitali. I didn't know if that was even happening still. So if it is, where's it happening? Give me some information. Chuck Nasty Sports, good morning, Monster Family. Appreciate it. Gennady versus Camille. If Gennady is super heavyweight Gennady, then I'd say Gennady probably, but Camille has that nasty press. But I think Gennady can side pressure. Gennady did real well against Jerry. I know he ended up losing, but I just mentioned the Devin versus Vitali. It's 50-50 for me, but I don't think they're arm wrestling unless someone on here has something that I don't know. Devin versus Camille, right-handed, not even close. Left-handed, I still think Camille is probably 55-45 favorite just because of styles right now. Heard it was happening in Baku. I heard Baku wasn't even happening, so I don't even know. Like I said, I have been off, so I don't know if there's been new stuff that came up since we've been kind of offline, but yeah. So how to keep your body fit? Well, for me, it's nutrition is how you get an aesthetic physique. I'm genetically an endomorph, so I gain fat easy. Okay, thank you, baby. I love you.
That is not the right top, so be careful drinking it. You probably just want to take the top off and drink it.
You think it's going to leak on me?
I think so.
But we're going to get a shot anyway. All right, guys. Cheers to my Levine balance shake. Nope. Cheers to my Levine balance shake. Get that healthy bacteria going. Check out mmt.levine.com. There you go. I'm not familiar with the 200 pizza roll challenge, but against Devin, I'm cool doing an eating challenge with him or Brian Shaw or whatever. Brian Shaw, Brandon Allen. Interesting match. Brian will either overpower him off the go, or he may get 1 or 2 wins and then Brandon will bleed him out with the Kings and then transition to a press. So there's a chance, in my opinion, I don't think there's a chance that Brandon blows through Brian, but I think there's a chance that Brian blows through Brandon. And if he's not capable of that, then I think Brandon will come out and win just from experience and a little bit more versatility. But yeah, so for me, it's just, we're going to do, so like right now, I think I'm 15 weeks out, just shy of 15 weeks out from November 1st. I only do singles on those, but I'm switching things up. I'm going to start training my riser differently in this downtime. Like I said, I'm going to keep doing the seated pronation, going up 0.75 2 days in a row, then go up 1 pound, then 0.75. And I have to do it that way because I don't have enough 0.75s, you know. To get into arm wrestling at 39 is definitely not too late. But yeah, so right now, general health, fitness, 15 weeks. I'm thinking we have not fully made a commitment, but I feel like Rebecca and I, hang on, I'm trying to get this adjusted. Sorry. I think Rebecca and I will probably do no more than 5 cheat meals over the next 15 weeks. Could be 3, could be 4. We really want to get that aesthetic fitness back. But I'm going to try to do it and still, be a large super heavyweight, right? So because our nutrition was shit, I'm 295.6 pounds stripped this morning. So dressed like I am right now, 299. I expect to probably be in the next couple of weeks. I think I'm holding quite a bit of water weight just from, bad nutrition and shit. I was 284.2 and then 85.2. I think I was going into or maybe it's been since. I think it's been since, yeah. So I'll probably be around 280 by the end of August, I guess. Strip morning weight, and then just kind of see how the body comp looks. I'm assuming the strength will continue to progress. At least maintain my current level of strength in my gym lifts, normal training. But I think the pronation, seated pronation, will continue to go up because I'm nowhere near my max efforts. Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. I don't think my aesthetic training is going to impact my strength because it's not really aesthetic training. It's proper nutrition is what changes my body. Now, because it's summer, because we have the outdoor pool and fitness space, developing, I'm going to probably sweat more and do a little bit more of conditioning work. And I really want to start stretching again. I've been saying it for how many years? I've been saying I was going to start stretching, babe?
What?
How many years did I say I was going to start stretching? How many years did I say I was going to start stretching?
I've been with you since 2011, every year since then.
Now, that one year when we were doing the Vasalis thing, we got pretty flexible. Because remember, we were doing the jumping rope and stuff, and then I was stretching, and I threw those nice kicks online. That was pretty flexible.
You've only ever worked on stretching in one direction. You have never worked mobility.
My wife loves me. She's telling me I've only worked stretching one direction. I've never worked mobility. But so we're going to work on some of that stuff too. Just general athletic ability, strength, conditioning, but with a lot of focus on tightening up this range of motion over these next. Let's just say I'm 15 weeks out. Say I need an 8-week prep, 7 weeks of general conditioning, strengthening up this range, just isolating this area here, trying to get closer. But yeah, I do believe Duranov needs to be in the top 10, deserves to be in the top 10. But to do that, he has to be. What's wrong, baby? Just miss her? I know, sweetheart. It's still, we because we've been home, this has been our first shared loss since we've been together. We've been together 14 years. We had lost Ollie when we were in Dubai, but we lived in Dubai at the time, so we mourned the loss. And then when we got home, we were just happy to be home. And this one, like, she lost her grandmother, and I was here for her. I lost my mom. She was here for me. But our first shared loss, losing Cookie and then seeing her everywhere. Everything about her was a reminder. And our dogs are like our family. Like, they sleep in bed with us because we don't have regular jobs. We're with them so much. Like, they're with us all day, every day. So you grow real close real fast. So, but yeah. So right now, Rebecca's out doing laps in the pool, and she just got sad. And I wasn't sure what was wrong, and then she looked at me. I could just tell it was because of Cookie, right? But like I said, little Chiquita has been putting a smile on her face every time we see her. So how'd I beat Jerry's press so many times? Just stop to move, climb, wait for the right time to transition to press. Who's faster, Chance or Misha? Well, they don't spend much time together. Misha and Simba are out in the gym, and the dogs are in the house, right? Thank you, Lawrence. I appreciate it. Amen. Yes, sir. Sammy, they are. But yeah, guys, so, well, I think the Vitality match round 1 was definitely some controversial calls that were made that could have changed the outcome. You don't call that first non-foul. In my opinion, I definitely win that first start and swings the momentum significantly. But hey, guys, it's in the past. Just keep working. But yeah, so real excited about focus on our health and fitness. Really enjoying this time together, enjoying the pool this summer. I'm okay with not having a match at the Shaw Classic, strictly because, I think everything has a reason. And, but just give my body a little bit of a rest, and then focus on a few other things, some different things we're planning on doing here, and stuff like that. Thoughts on Nick Walker? Is that a bodybuilder? I'm not sure. If straps are required from the start, so be it, right? You're asking about what I think about a league or a class that straps are required from the start. I mean, I'm cool, whatever, I don't know how to increase your hand size. I guess just train your hand. I don't think it's going to grow, but it can get thicker. My hand's thickened up a lot over the years. My wrist has thickened up a lot over the years. But, yeah. 97 people on here, 32 thumbs up, guys. If y'all could double tap the screen, or exit out, hit the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Thoughts on the Liver King? I never thought about the Liver King. So, I mean, I think he's got a ripped physique, but I don't know anything else about him other than that. I don't follow a lot of news or social trends or what's going on. So, thoughts on Chafee going to 115? I think Chafee has potential to be very, very good in that class. The match with him and Todd Hutchins is interesting. I would have to assume that Chafee is the favorite going in that. Oh, for me, 130 kilogram pronation or a 90 kilogram riser. I think a 90 kilogram riser for me would be more important. I mean, 130 kilogram pronation would be insane. But I think if I had 90 kilograms worth of riser, my hand would never drop, So these balance shakes that we drink in the morning from Leviten, they have collagen in them, protein, and everything else as well. So I do think collagen does help. But I know these morning balance shakes that we take from Leviten have collagen in them, and Rebecca takes additional collagen throughout the day sometimes, and so do I. But yeah, definitely check this out. It's a great product. mmt.leviten.com. Definitely worth checking out. Thoughts on Andrew Tate? I'm unfamiliar with who that is, so apologize for that. How have I leveled up so much from my pronation? Well, I'd never trained that style of pronation before, so I just programmed each time for a new PR, would come back home, set a new PR, and then reprogram, starting off much lower, and then surpass my previous best and then hit new PRs each time. Well, thank you, Kilroy from Canada. Love listening to me while you're training. Well, I appreciate that, man. Thank you very much. Hey, good morning again. What's up, Doug Moment? I do not have a match at the Shaw Classic, so we will be here at the Monster Factory enjoying our pool that weekend and watching from home. Super heavyweight Todd Hutchins style arm wrestling would dominate. He's got a lot of side pressure, so I mean, if you can just stay in that position, push sideways, then I don't know which super heavyweight would have enough to do that, But I haven't been to practice in a few weeks. Will I still be just as good as long as I keep up with my workouts? I believe so, yeah. I mean, unless you're new and you don't have enough experience for everything just to be instinctive, right? Everything for me on the arm wrestling table is instinctive. It just happens because I've been doing it for so long. Guys, 101 people, 46 thumbs up. Y'all can double tap the screen. I'd appreciate it. Double tap, exit out, hit that like button. Who is next for you that you want the challenge? Guys, the only person I want to arm wrestle is Levant. Obviously, I need a date and 5 to 6 months worth of prep to even be anywhere near where I think I could be in the match. But I have to pull different people currently under this existing promotion to earn the right to do that, right? But who would I want to pull? Well, I thought a logical match would have been, so they offered Jerry the match at the Shaw Classic, and from my understanding, he took it and then called back a couple days later and was like, hey, it's just too soon. I can't be ready for that match in time. So Jerry is someone who has a very high ranking. Beating Jerry could potentially earn me a match with Levon, down the road. But so the next match that made sense, I thought, was Morzov. Morzov couldn't come to Shaw Classic, and then he ends up recently injuring his wrist, so apparently he's out for a while. Gerdetcha is pulling Devin both right and left, so he's out for a potential match. But he may be the only one who's open or available come November 1st, right? Because Svetkov, who was left bicep, still recovering from that, so I don't know where his right arm's at. And if Morzov's out for a while, he's not in the ball. He's not someone who I could consider as an opponent. So basically, you got in top 10 guys. In the top 10 guys, you just have essentially Gerdetcha, who is not coming off an injury, recovering from an injury or something, of the people I haven't arm wrestled, right? And then you got Jerry, which I don't know if the league's going to put us against each other. I think they were going to do it at the Shaw Classic because they were needing an opponent. Would they put us against each other outside of the Shaw Classic? I don't know. So yeah, I mean, what do you do? I don't know. How about a match with Devin? Well, a match with Devin would take the same type of prep that a match with Levon would take, because I need to be on the same. We both need to know the match is coming. Like right now, if I try to pull Devin now, I've had 2 right-hand matches since his last right-hand match, and he's been peaking for a match with Vitaly for a while now that we thought was coming up August 9th, right? So that Devin would be ahead of me in prep right now. So I would need the same amount of prep that I would need for Levon probably, or, him have a match, me have a match, and then us both start prepping, something like that. Sawgoff's going to the super heavyweight category. Okay, I'd be interested in that. What? All right. Someone just said Sawgoff is going to super heavyweight. I should pull him. I'd pull him in supers. But does that mean he's going to relinquish the title? I don't know. Go ahead.
So, you know how that wedding when they had those rocks and grasses all around the rocks to be look good?
Yeah.
I wonder if there was a grass that we could plant. It'd be a lot of work, but remove the little gravel around those big rocks and grass that we could plant that would grow there.
It would be a lot of work, but it would look nice.
It would be easier to work.
Yeah. I like that.
That would be a next spring something.
Yeah, I've never arm wrestled Georgi, but it'd be fun, a match that I think it would be fun for people to see. But yeah, so for me, the only match that I want is the shot at Levon. I just need a date and time to get ready. And people can say whatever they want. You don't deserve a shot. He's going to kill you. He just kills everybody. So I don't understand how that's any different, right? I mean, he's beaten Devin 10 times. When I say 10 times, 10 matches. He swept Devin both super matches. He had that one tough match with Hermes, and then we just showed you what he could do now. He's beaten everybody handedly. So who cares if he beats me handily? I just want to find out, The only persons in line for Devin, Vitaly, Devin, myself, would be the people that would be next in line for a shot, right? If Devin and Vitaly were to pull, Devin had told me that he would want more time than December to pull. So there's a chance that I could, get offered a match then that way. If Devin and Vitaly pull and Vitaly beat Devin, then Vitaly would be the next one to pull Levon. Anyone can legally take TRT if they go to the doctor and get it prescribed to them. But it's not about arm wrestlers legally doing it. I mean, some countries steroids aren't illegal, um, but TRT is a hormone that your doctor can prescribe for you, just like women get hormones prescribed, men get hormones prescribed. I personally think every male over 35 should go get testosterone checked, and if they are low, even if they are low average, like the average from what I understand is 300, 900, if you're 350, see if the doctor can't get you boosted up to around that 700, 800, you're just going to feel better. Um, yeah, so I just believe you only got one shot at life, and make the most of it. So if there's something out there that can give you a better quality of life by replenishing the hormones that your body used to create, then I think it's definitely worth trying, worth doing. But yeah, Gilroy, I'd definitely get it checked, 100%. Like you might be, if you're 3 to 600, 3 to 900, you might be close to that 900 range. I have no idea. But if you're not, and if your doctor won't prescribe it, go to a hormone replacement therapy clinic or something like that. There's a lot of different places out there that you can get your hormones legally taken care of. You know what I mean? I'd love to see if I could put the brakes on Levon. Today, I don't think I can. Um, but if you told me, hey, you're pulling Levon in 6 months, or if you're pulling Levon at in December, I think I got a shot. I really do. Alex said he recently started TRT 4 months ago, 9-day difference, feel a ton better. I'm 40 and had 290 T before, now I'm at 800. Yeah, big difference. But all right, guys. I know the live is 27 minutes because I just pushed live and it wouldn't have anybody on there. So we'll go ahead and chat for another 2.5, 3 minutes or so. Levon is very strong. Is he too strong? I don't know. He definitely has set the bar very high, I think that the level of strength that Levon has, the hand size that he has, makes it very difficult. And I think he has the strongest hand and wrist the sport's ever seen, but my belief is the only way to beat him is to beat his hand and wrist. I just think you have to go through the strongest hand and wrist that the sport's ever seen to be able to win. I don't think you can go toward him. You can go toward him after you put fatigue on him, but you can't go toward him out the gate. So, very strong guy. Yeah, thanks, Trey. The pool has really come together. All the decking around it looks real good. I just got to get Iron Cross Construction had committed to me that they were going to do the covered patio, but they have been somewhat unresponsive as of late. So I don't know if they are backing out and I need to find somebody else, or if they're just really busy. Now, Monster Grass is supposed to be coming up to AstroTurf this space that I'm in right now, plus a couple of sections over there on the concrete, which will make that look pretty awesome for training purposes. When we do get a covered patio over to the left, I believe we're going to put all of our outdoor fitness, bench press, T-bar row, GHD, tire flipping machine, a few other things. I'm going to bring out the big rig that's got the salmon ladder and rope climb, put it over here, and make it a very functional outdoor fitness space. Trey, I'm going to need your help. I got to get these pull-up bars moved over. I actually snapped one of the bars the other day, so I got to get that fixed as well. But I got to get that moved over, get the sand moved back over, just to get everything cleaned up around here. I got some gravel I got to spread, and then always you got 5.7 acres of grass I got to mow. MMT, you are the kryptonite to Levon. Frank, thank you so much for your super chat, young man. I don't know if I'm the kryptonite or not, but I think I would be on his bucket list of people he'd want to pull, because he would want to know that he was able to beat my Kings, right? But we will see how everything goes. I don't know what's happening with the league. I don't know where East versus West stands. I haven't spoke to anyone. I told you I took off a week after we lost Cookie, and I felt like I was ready to get, with adding Chiquita to our household and to our family, it really has helped with the mourning and just the loss and the heartbreak. So I felt like we were ready to get back in the swing of things today. Rebecca and I will be training deadlifts and back this afternoon with Jeremy. He's coming up, so I think I might maybe do a 585 pull today. I'm not sure. I've been to Pro Panja League in 2022. It was an amazing experience. Everybody's very hospitable, but that is such a long trip, and I'd have to leave my dogs at my home for so long. It'd have to financially make sense for me to go. I mean, it cost me, almost $100 a day just to board my dogs and pay for parking at the airport to leave. So, and then it would just have to make sense. So it'd have to be way more than what I got last time to come. But it's an amazing place, very beautiful. Taj Mahal was spectacular, but we'll see how things go. You never know. So I don't know if I'm gonna go for 120-pound riser curl. We'll see. I'm gonna start training my riser a little bit differently. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna be staying home. Hey Frank, how much genetics play into arm wrestling? I think genetics are very important. I would take work ethic over genetics any day of the week. But if you have someone who has superior genetics and is willing to work just as hard, that guy's definitely going to have the advantage. Thank you very much for your super chat, Frank. But guys, wish you guys the best. We will be back here tomorrow, probably more like that 9:30 time tomorrow, because I do have a 10 o'clock call tomorrow. It could even be 9 o'clock, just depends. We have been kind of sleeping in, staying up late. We've been watching a variety of series and movies, and we recently started back a new series that Rebecca had watched years ago but never finished, True Blood. So we're like episode 3 or 4 into that. So
It's been so long I don't remember anything.
Rebecca's like, I don't remember any of this stuff because it's been over a decade, 15 years probably, since she's 13, 14 years since she watched it. So, but guys, y'all be blessed. Take care of yourself. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see everyone tomorrow. Have a blessed day.